the island they found me on is Lian. It's Mandarin for purgatory. I've been stranded here for 5 years. I've dreamt of my rescue every cold black night since then. For 5 years, I've had only one thought, one goal: survive. Survive and one day return home. The island held many dangers. To live, I had to make myself more than what I was, to forge myself into a weapon. I am returning. Not the boy who was shipwrecked, but the man who will bring justice to those who have poisoned my city. My name is Oliver Queen. The face I see in the mirror is a stranger. He told me I'm gonna kill you.
You're delusional. You're zip-cuffed to that chair.
Not anymore.
No!
She killed that man.
You don't have to do that.
Yes, I do. Nobody can know my secret.
You're ex-military?
Yes, sir. 105th Airborne out of Kandahar, retired. Been in the private sector a little more than 4 years now. I don't want there to be any confusion, Mr. Queen. My ability to keep you from harm will outweigh your comfort. Do we have an agreement? Sir?
His crimes go deeper than fraud and theft, but he's been able to bully, bribe, or kill anyone who's gotten into his way. He hasn't met me yet.
It's a private party. Yeah, well, there was an incident at Adam Hunt's building tonight. You know anything about that?
Who's Adam Hunt?
He's a millionaire bottom feeder, and I'm kind of surprised you aren't friends.
I've been out of town for a while.
Yeah, well, he just got attacked by the guy with the hood. The guy that saved your ass the other day.
The hood guy.
Yeah.
You can find him? I'm gonna offer a reward.
Hey, everybody! $2 million to anybody that can find a nut bar and a green hood. Okay?
Some coincidence. I mean, you asking to have your party here and Hunt getting robbed right next door and by the same guy who rescued us at the warehouse?
If I were you, Tommy, I'd just be glad you're alive.
What happened to you on that island?
A lot. She says the island changed me. She has no idea how much. There are many more names on the list. Those who rule my city through intimidation and fear. Every last one of them will wish I had died on that island. 5 years in hell forged me into a weapon, which I used to honor a vow I made to my father, who sacrificed his life for mine. In his final moments, he told me the truth. That our family's wealth had been built on the suffering of others. That he failed our city, and that it was up to me to save it and right his wrongs. But to do that without endangering the people closest to me, I have to be someone else. I have to be something else. The boat went down. I was the only survivor. My father didn't make it. I almost died. I thought that I had, because I spent so many days on that life raft before I saw the island. When I reached it, I knew that I was gonna have to live for both of us. In those 5 years, it was that one thought that kept me going. The city's police and DA can't stop him, or won't. Laurel thinks she's the only one willing to bring him to justice. She's wrong.
Confirmed his client has no intention of testifying, maintaining his innocence in the wrongful death of Victor Nocenti. Nocenti's body was found 4 weeks ago. We'll keep you updated as more information becomes available.
Wait, how did you get those?
Don't you knock?
No, wait, Mom said that there were scars.
I thought about many things on the island, but there was one thing that I thought about every day. I actually dreamed about it, and I promised myself that if I ever got a chance to do it again, I'd do it with you. Eat ice cream. Exactly. I got lucky. I wanted to give Martin Summers the chance to confess and face a court's justice, but he chose to go after someone I care about instead. He's still going to face justice. It'll just be a different kind.
You twitch, and you're dead. Bow down, hands up.
All that time on the island plotting my return, I didn't realize how hard it would be to reconnect with Mom, Thea, Laurel. I didn't know how painful it would be to keep my secrets. You asked me to save the city, to right your wrongs. I will. I swear. But to do that, I can't be the Oliver that everyone wants me to be, which means that sometimes, to honor your wishes, I need to dishonor your memory. I'm sorry.
Will we be going out tonight, sir?
Definitely. My name is Oliver Queen. To my family, I'm the brother and son who just returned home after being lost at sea 5 years ago. They don't know I came back with a mission to bring justice to our city, and they never can. The men and women I've targeted are dangerous, corrupt, a virulent cancer. But cancers can be fought and conquered. All it takes is a surgeon and the right instrument.
Running anything.
The nightclub will conceal my base underneath and provide an alibi for where Oliver Queen spends his nights.
Я прав. Я чи увидит Алексей Leonov.
Pleased to meet you.
I have never seen this guy before in my life. Ever. In the same line of work. Hey.
Oliver. You're that vigilante.
Easy, Dig. You were poisoned. You're a fellow soldier.
Oliver, you're not a soldier. You're a criminal. And a murderer.
They had no idea where you were.
Oh.
Oliver.
I know that it might not seem like it sometimes, but I'm not the same person I used to be. Except for one thing. Declan's wife, Camille, worked for Jason Brodeur. And Jason Brodeur is on the list. The odds are good that Brodeur is involved in this woman's murder, which means an innocent man is facing execution. You'll need a good attorney.
Hello, Laurel. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Stay back. My father's a cop. You are making a huge mistake.
I'm not the person you think I am, and I need your help. Peter Declan is going to be executed in 48 hours. I think he's innocent. Declan's wife was going to blow the whistle on Jason Brodeur. Brodeur had her murdered.
There are 1,000 lawyers in Sterling City. Why me?
He could be lying.
Well, if he is, then he's very convincing. He had the jury and police believing it.
He hasn't been questioned by me.
I didn't become a lawyer to break the law or hurt anybody.
I do what's necessary. What people like Peter Declan need.
If what you're doing isn't wrong, then why are you hiding your face with a hood?
To protect the ones I care about?
That sounds lonely.
It can be. But not today.
That is took.
You're him. That hood guy. You're the guy that's been terrorizing the city.
Peter Declan, your lies helped put him on death row. Now either it's time to tell me the truth, or it's time for the 1015 to Bloodhaven.
What's in here?
Leverage on Jason Brodeur.
Oh my God. What is wrong with your face?
What do you mean?
There's something really weird on it, like this thing with your mouth. It looks like it's in the shape of a smile.
That's cute. You're getting a little bit ahead of yourself.
What do you want?
You're gonna confess that you arranged to have Peter Declan's wife murdered.
What, so I can take his place in prison?
So you can avoid the death penalty.
Except if I'm dead. Well, then you got no one to pin Camille's murder on. You need me to exonerate Peter Declan. Maybe you could try to force me to sign a confession or something.
My hand! Just answer it.
What?
Sankov, it's going down. 1 hour.
What's going down in an hour?
What? Let's just say Peter Declan's execution, it's getting moved up.
I looked in his eyes. It's like he had no remorse.
Let's get you up. New facts have come to light that Brodeur chemical employee Camille Declan had discovered Brodeur was illegally disposing waste and had collected a file of evidence against her employer before her murder in 2007. Peter Declan, who was convicted of killing his wife, has been released and the case has been reopened.
You're under arrest on suspicion of obstruction of justice, aggravated assault,
Walter, stop that!
trespassing, acting as a vigilante,
Are you out of your mind?
and murder.
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up that.
Breathe.
The police think they know who I am. They think I'm the vigilante, the man in the hood terrorizing the city's criminals. They also think they have me trapped, that I have no way out. They're only half right.
Guess it was just a matter of time before the police caught up with you.
Except they didn't.
Oliver, they got you on video.
I knew the security camera was there, just like I knew the police would review the footage and arrest me. All part of the plan.
So you wanted to get arrested?
Well, I returned to Starling City, and a few days later, the vigilante appears. Sooner or later, somebody was going to make the connection.
So what part of serving yourself up to the cops will help you avoid going to prison for the rest of your life?
There's more to it?
Well, there better be, for your sake, because your family is freaking out downstairs. Oliver, your mother and your sister just got you back. And now you're going to put them through a trial, maybe even worse? Don't you care?
Of course I care. The mission comes first. Look, for now, I would just like you to shadow Mueller. I would like you to track his movements. I want to know where the buy is happening.
Okay. And how am I supposed to track him?
Well, you know us billionaire vigilantes. We do love our toys. And just to be clear, not being able to tell my family the truth, it doesn't hurt anyone worse than it hurts me.
Where are you going?
Mueller still has to sell those guns, and I have to stop him.
Oliver?
He had his chance.
28 crates, 4 guns in each crate, $250,000.
Leo Mueller, you have failed this city.
Anchor the rear hand, Diggle. Come on.
Okay.
Variable acceleration. Fighters work at the same pace. You switch it up, throw your opponent off his game.
That was nice. Where'd you learn that?
His name is Yao Fei.
Did he give you those scars?
One of them.
And the others? You know, one of these days you're gonna be straight with me about what really happened on that island.
Absolutely. But not today.
This morning they hit Starling City Trust. Shot an off-duty cop. He's in a coma and the doctors are saying it's a coin toss whether he'll make it.
If he's a cop, SCPD, he'll be all over it.
Overwhelmed? Underfunded? Listen, these guys don't hit one time. They hit 2 or 3 banks per city, which means right now they're planning their next job.
I think you have the wrong impression about what it is I do.
You take out bad guys with a bow and arrow.
I don't fight street crime. That's a symptom of what's wrong with this city. I'm trying to cure the disease.
CEOs and crooked entrepreneurs. I get it. Listen, Oliver, I'm just saying, maybe you can make a difference if you think beyond the scope of those pages. I'm sure your father wouldn't mind.
No, you don't get it. My father died so that I could live and make a difference by fixing the city that he and the people in this book ruined. Every name that I cross off this list honors that sacrifice.
Oliver, there's more than one way to save this city.
Not for me. Crime happens in this city every day. What do you want me to do? Stop all of it?
Sounds like you have a narrow definition of being a hero. Please tell me you're not going where I think you're going.
Diggle, why do you even ask?
What went down wasn't your fault.
I didn't say it was.